All right, so here we are back at the O2 in London, England, and we certainly glorify the Canadians and the Brazilian fight fans, and rightfully so. But when we show up in London, it's a sellout within 5 minutes every time.
Regardless of who's fighting, the English fans show up. They love fights. They're very understanding. They show up every single time. They're knowledgeable. They're ready to cheer, but don't be crazy. They will boo you out of that building.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. These guys throwing early. Oh, that's a beautiful reaction by him there, DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown, it's usually the easiest one because you don't have to go and find the takedown. You just see something, you counter and react on it, and it makes the takedown much easier.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Way to hide that leg kick.
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Strong knee attempt, but it's blocked. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Again, back into this position.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Way to control the posture of your opponent. Rotate him and then throw that big elbow around the guard. Oh, nice.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, straight punch lands flush on the counter. Nice deception with his footwork. And again, we're a broken record when it comes to the reach advantage. Certainly helped him out there.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Single collar tie. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very accurate.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's fallen in love with that strike, but when you continue to land at this type of clip, why get away from it?
Why not? Why not fall in love with a punch that can't miss? He cannot miss with his hook. He's doing a good job of setting it up, fading out a jab, and then throwing the hook around his opponent's high guard. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's gonna be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop him. John, stop him.
Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Oh, collar tie. Nice counter right hook there. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh, man. These are starting to hurt me, and I'm not getting punched. Just continual punishment with that hook.
I mean, how many times can he land this strike before his opponent understands that?
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switch to a high crotch.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into
about this fight, folks. You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Boom, body kick right there, landed perfect.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range. I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks. Oh, man, good stick to the body.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Big kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Beautiful takedown land.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching down to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble. Nice leg kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Beautiful kick. Oh!
Big elbow there. And they separate. Back and forth we go here. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Now connects with a right. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee-knee and then try to land a big one to the head. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, strong punch there by Nurmagomedov.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Oh, nice counter punch there as he continues to make good use of this advantage in reach. Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Takedown defense holds up. Muay Thai plump. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Punch over the top.
Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge in reach, and he made good use of it there. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from his hooks. guys are going at it.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
Straight punch lands.
Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Looks like we're tied going into the next round. I need you to take a deep breath. Game plan is going to change.
All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You got to like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
And he continues to work the body here. Single collar tie now.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Glancing right hand upstairs. Well done. All right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of a kick, he would go right to his takedown, and it worked to perfection. Powerful leg kick lands.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. All right, single collar tie now. Back and forth we go.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Gets the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate.
Lands a switch.
Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body. Really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here, and they separate.
Good punch.
Nurmagomedov gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body. Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point he is going right at that cut on his opponent's
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finish.
Oh, he eats a knee.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issues. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to his target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hit bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love his ability to feint once and then throw that jab right behind it. It's nasty. Big kick lands. Beautiful head kick.
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Connects with a right.
Big leg kick lands. Nice punch lands over the top. In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Oh, well-timed overhand there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, beautiful jab placement there by the longer fighter. Visibly limping here. Ten seconds. Just misses there with the left. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round wasn't confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Got the single collar tie.
Great posture control by his opponent. You got to check these low leg kicks.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent.
And he's out. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty. I mean, how many can he take? Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And he is back up to his feet.
Good stick.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight, He is making up for lost time now. Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are battering that nose. Oh, man, that leg's off. Nice straight punch.
And they separate.
Beautiful body kick.
Straight right is there. Oh, collar tie. Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection.
Changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and he landed the right hand there. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate. He's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hand right back to his face.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Nurmagomedov's elbow blocked. Slips the punch nicely there.
Those punches to the body are really starting to take its toll.
Oh! Oh, man. Lands the right hand. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
One more round is all I need.
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets on.
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Right hand punch to the clinch. It almost looked like he went limp there for a second.
Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to be kicked.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. Switch knee lands to the body. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Single collar tie now.
Ooh, what a punch.
And he caught the kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problems. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, wow, oh! No, actually, he goes to an inverted triangle to try to get the finish. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. No way.
His opponent had to tap from an inverted triangle. This is not something we see very often.
Well, I don't determine who wins the bonuses, but when you execute an inverted triangle choke like that, 50 G.
Pay that man. Pay that man.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly, it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest. 2 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the